black light here, and we continue on with the series. We calling it. Actually, we should break it down. Let's say we crush grooving, but we saying it like this: the Crushers Crush Groove YouTube, and this is part 3. And we're at the crib now, up in my bedroom studio, up in the upper chambers of my humble home. My name is Black Light. This is Cyberspace Ministry. My movement is the Aboriginal Universal Supreme Conscious Council of the Elders. And I want those elders to start checking some of these young brothers in your hood and on YouTube and everywhere else that you can, because we been neglecting our duties in the neighborhoods. We let some of them get out of hand. So also I'm putting together a movement that I'm calling the Soul Orchestra. And we're going to use mental telepathy, mind vibrations, and you know, controlling our own thoughts, our own behavior. So we instead of calling it the orchestra of the soulful orchestra, we're gonna use that term at a later date, because we haven't got it together yet. So we're not gonna give it that title yet. The name of the song, though, we calling it the Crushers. Another word for crusher is Christ. Another word for Christ is the anointed. You know, those meanings are very significant in this day and time. It's time for the crusher, the crushers, or the Christ with the S, you know, to crystallize themselves into one, so we can crush the enemy of the Supreme Most High. And we're in the month of December 2016, and the 2017 is right around the corner. So I'm recommending, you know, this is like on-the-job training, and it's a crash course in the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So I'm giving all my subscribers homework, and that is to look up the Theology of Time by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. It's a series of them. And look up the Fall of America. Also go to the NOI.org, or look up the time and what must be done by Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and try to find Supreme Minister John Muhammad website. Type him in, because that's the blood brother of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And that'll be it for right now. And getting back to, we were talking about agents. What we're going to do is we're going to start crushing some of these brothers that's agents and boule for Satan. And we starting off with, I named them in my previous videos, and I'm not going to name all of them right now, but we're going to start off on YouTube, because that's what everybody's into now, into YouTube. And you got various camps of black consciousness. You got the Moors, you got the Hebrew Israelites, you got the metaphysics, Egyptologists, and the Panthers, the black nationalists, the Garveyites. There's a lot of us, you know, the Rainbow Coalition, the Action Network, the NAACP, Urban League. At one time, all these was investigated by J. Edgar Hoover's campaign. And the Nation of Islam was at the top of the list as being a threat. Now, they have infiltrated all these organizations, you know. Some of them are in leadership positions. Now, these organizations are being represented on YouTube. You got some brothers speaking on Egyptology, and, well, I forgot the Nation of Gods and Earth and the 5 Percenters. I forgot about them. And basically, you might as well say they're an offshoot of the, a branch, we put it like this, not an offshoot, but a branch of the Nation of Islam. And you have many ministers that are branches of the Nation of Islam that's teaching their way. So now I'm going to tell you what to look out for. You know, if a brother that's in the Nation of Islam, for number one, talks about or heavily criticizes over the YouTube Minister Farrakhan and the moves that Minister Farrakhan makes, put him under suspect. Because you know, Malcolm X was a lesson for us to learn. You know, some things happen to be lessons, you know, that happen to us. They are to show us not to do that no more. Lessons, you know. And the enemy used that to kill Malcolm and to break up some of the membership of the Nation of Islam. I go for us to say that they turned some of the sons of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I'm not going to mention no names, but I don't want to be classified as those that's an agent. But you got to look at the fruit. Now, Jesus said, now I know y'all don't believe in Jesus, some of y'all don't, but he gave some good wisdom, whether you believe in him or not. He said, judge the tree by the fruit that it bears.
So, you know, the FOI is the fruit of Islam, and they got a good track record. You know, most of them are upstanding in the community, you know. But then again, you got a lot of Muslims that, you know, even though they might not be agents, they're not, you know, honest in their practice of Islam, you know. See, Islam is not a religion. You know, even though Muhammad said he gonna give it, said that Allah said that he gonna give it to you as a religion. It's not a religion like the kind of religion that the Christianity practice, or even some of those Orthodox Muslim practice. Islam is a culture, really. It's a world. It's not even a nation, but a nation is a product of the world of Islam.